Hey everyone, this is Hien. I'm going to be starting a series on Apex Omni. I'm going to talk about just for beginners and experienced traders to kind of get familiar with the platform, what is Apex Omni, and kind of give you a walkthrough on how to connect to Apex and how to sign up. If there's going to be fees and discounts for you with a special link, and then also any features that come on, I will be able to put this on the same playlist and update you ahead of time with videos if things aren't clear and show you how things are working on Apex Omni. So let's go take a look. So what is Apex Omni? Apex is a next generation decentralized exchange that combines a centralized exchange like usability with DeFi security. So it's non-custodial, so it's permissionless, and you have full control over your wallet. All the transactions that if you want to do a withdrawal or whatnot, it's all done on the blockchain for Ethereum. So it's all done with smart contracts, and there isn't anyone in the background saying, "Oh, let me approve this for you" or whatnot. So you won't have funds withheld or like a centralized exchange. And if you approve it, the code will approve it. Okay, there's no one there to kind of block it or anything like that. It has multi-chain support. We can support Ethereum. Arbitrum Mantle is a few of these. There's also Base, and if there's more, we'll update you along that. And now we also offer multiple products like perpetual swaps, spot swaps, vaults, which for copy trading. You can stake your coins for Apex Omni, and there's a VIP program that will help you save on your fees up to 0% or and there's no KYC, which is awesome. And there's also an API for developers so that you guys can develop your own customized bots and use it to automate your trades. So why choose Apex Omni? You can have self-custody. There's ZK-proof technology that ensures privacy and full asset control. Okay, there's very low fees. You can get up to zero gas fees for traders and up to 0.005 for market makers through our VIP program. And it's definitely a high performance decentralized exchange that can perform up to 10,000 transactions per second. You get low slippage with deep liquidity. So you get the feel of a centralized exchange, which is fast and is also user friendly for beginners. There's a diverse products of spot, perpetuals, vaults, and some new upcoming features like pre-market trading. Alright, so in comparison for CEX to other dexes, you'll see that unlike Binance and Bybit, which requires a KYC, Apex Omni does not. Okay, it's located based in Singapore, and you can trade directly with your wallet. Okay, so the most advantages over DEX is that it uses multi-chain liquidity and advanced order types, and you can use leverage up to 100x. So who should use Apex Omni? Well, it's for beginners who are looking to get into cryptocurrency trading. We'll be able to guide you and help you with trade bots that are already been made. And there's also a grid bot that's already been made that you can use to help you get into it with low experience. It's also for experienced traders who are looking for high leverage derivatives or passive income via vaults or staking. So this is what you need to do to create an Apex Omni account. Go to join.omni.apex.exchange/YT_TBS and sign up with no KYC required. There's a special link. That special link that we just gave you will give you 5% off your trading fees, or you can use the invite code YT_TBS when signing up. You can use your email to connect, or you can connect with your wallet directly with Web3. And the wallets that we support are MetaMask, Trust Wallet, Wallet Connect, and more. Okay. And so when you deposit funds, you want to deposit with USDT for fast withdrawals. If you don't have USDT and you have USDC, for example, there's a multi-chain swap so that you can swap to USDC, which then enables you to do fast withdrawals. So let's go take a look at the dashboard for Apex Omni. There it is. And so here I'm going to go ahead and connect my wallet. There's all kinds of wallets here that you can look at. And whichever ones you have, you can use to connect. Okay, now this has been phased out, but I have MetaMask, so it's already here under my recent. It knows what you've installed, so I'll go ahead and connect my wallet now and get on. You can also use email if they're signed up, and there it is. Okay. Now there's all kinds of chains that you can use to connect to your wallet. Use a hardware wallet like Trezor, which I have. Okay. So you connect that through MetaMask on your Trezor. And then once you're in, these are all the chains that you can use: Base Chain, Arbitrum, BNB, Ethereum, and Mantle Network. Okay. Over here, you look at your dashboard. This is just a overview of what's going on with trading volume, the open interest, and the amount of trades that you can see, all the markets that you're able to look at, and you can favorite them so you can get right to trading. Okay. And then there's also spots. Now there's the orders here on the perpetual orders. You can see what you have that's active. And I know that you don't have any because I have everything on a vault for copy trading, which I'll show you in a little bit. And you can use spot orders and whatnot. And then you can join our community here on Twitter, Apex Omni. Okay, this is the official Apex Omni, which you can there. And then there's Discord here if you need any support with your trading. If there's anything that's going on, something happened, funds, whatever, you shouldn't have any problems with it. But if you have any questions, this is where you would come. Okay. All right. And then you have your deposit. So this is the spot is where you could buy and swap contracts. You can also put the contract ID here or the address to be able to swap your coins. You can also buy any meme coins with it. You can see the chart of this meme coin that's been trading over time. And then you can buy Pepe for $10. You just say how many you want. You want $10 worth or whatever, and hit that. It'll buy your Pepe on chain. Okay. And this will set your gas fee and buy your Pepe. Okay. All right, and then your perpetuals. This is the order book where you can trade based on these pairs, and there's quite a few of these, several of them that you can pick from, and these are growing over time. You can get an update whether they add new coins or not. And this is the pre-market, which is in the works. Okay. All right. So this is where you would trade. This is where you see your positions. You'll be able to buy. You can also leverage here up to 100x for this pair, and you deposit here, and this is where you start trading. Now, if you use USDT, you should be able to do a faster withdrawal. Or if you don't have that, you can do a multi-chain swap. So based on where your coin is, click on Arbitrum. Let's say you have USDC, you can swap it up to USDT, and then confirm that deposit as USDT. So it'll swap that for you, and you'll be able to start trading as soon as possible. Okay. Transfer-wise, this is once it's deposited, you'll get your funds in the funding account. And in order to start trading, you need to transfer it to the perpetual account before you'll be able to see it in here as margin to be able to use for trading. And the reason why you have a margin account versus a funding account, so that since you're playing with leverage, you don't want to constantly move things back and forth between your wallets, and which costs fees. You can then transfer it to your funding account for free. So as you take profit, and you don't want that to be exposed to risk with leverage, it is a cross margin, which means if you're getting liquidated and it's gone past your liquidation, you'll use the remaining available margin in your wallet to continually keep you in the position until you get liquidated and cleaned out. So moving that to the funding wallet helps you protect that margin, so that if that's the max you want to lose, then it'll clean you out once you get to that point. Okay. You can do conditional market or conditional limits, limit orders and market orders here. Okay. You guys also do a take profit or do a stop loss right here. And there's a reduce only option that you can use right here too. Okay. All right, and we'll talk about more of these later in later videos. We're just kind of doing an overview for now. What else can you do? You can convert your coins. So if you want to do any swaps or whatnot, you can convert your USDC USDT. You can also, yeah, and then so when you withdraw, On the base chains, Arbiter 1 offers a fast withdrawal so that it comes out instantly. Otherwise, it takes about 34 hours to get your funds withdrawn for normal withdrawal. So you put USDC, you get a normal withdrawal, which is why I recommend that you use USDT so you get the fast withdrawal option, which comes pretty instant. Okay, so you kind of see which coins will give you that functionality and on what chain. So BNB gets you that. Mainly USDT seems to be the only one to give you the fast withdrawal ability. Okay. And you can deposit any of these assets to use for your trading and be able to use that into your fund account and be able to deposit and trade your base coins. So Mantle also has USDT, and there you go. Alrighty, let's see what's next. So we went over that, how to switch between chains. The next video, we'll talk about more detail on the various functions and features. We'll look into Alpha Radar, we'll look into Vault and how to do copy trades. And this is kind of like a preview of Alpha Radar here. How to do Vault copy trading, where you can either set up your kind of sort of like your hedge fund, and if you're a good trader, you can earn through other people investing into your trading, and they can contribute. You can subscribe, or you want to passively subscribe to someone who's doing well and doing return. You can subscribe to theirs, and you can see everything that they've done, their trading history, what their current position, they're winning or losing, what they've done and what they've taken profit, and how many investors there are so far. Okay. All right. Talk to you then. Bye.